Religion is a topic that is at the center of many arguments in today's society. Although many like to argue about it, most can agree that most places of worship, such as a church or a mosque, are usually very important, unique, and historical structures. This is the case with the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul, Turkey. The Hagia Sophia is one of the most historical and spiritual structures in Turkey, as well as a significant cultural landmark. Its history communicates a lot about Turkey through the various different forms it has taken over the years. Today I will talk about the Hagia Sophia, its early history as a church, its conversion into a mosque, and its current state it is in, which is a museum. Here at Missouri Southern, we've been learning a lot about Turkey through various lectures and other experiences on campus. This topic will allow us to explore further into Turkey and give some insight into its history, not only as a country, but as a religious hub in Europe and Asia. To begin with, the Hagia Sophia began its life in 532 AD, when Byzantine Emperor Justinian I commissioned that it be built. Now, it makes sense that the Hagia Sophia would be a church, considering, according to the Oxford Dictionary, Hagia Sophia literally translates to holy wisdom in English. The Hagia Sophia was used as a Eastern Orthodox church for many years, and later as a Roman Catholic church, until 1453, when, it was converted into a mosque. Now, the time that the Hagia Sophia spent as a church represents the longest amount of time that it was used for a single purpose. This amount of time is 916 years, so a long amount of time that it was used as a church. In 1453, some very important stuff went down in Turkey, which led to its conversion into a mosque. And to continue, in 1453, the Byzantine Empire fell to the Ottoman Empire. So the Ottoman Empire took over what was the Byzantine Empire. Now, the Ottoman Empire had Islamic beliefs and background, so the king or sultan of the newly crowned Ottoman Empire demanded that the Hagia Sophia be converted into an Islamic mosque. Now, in order for this to be done, some changes had to be made to the building. Some minarets were added, which are tall towers that are added or put in beside buildings to make them into mosques. As well as other many changes that were made to the outside of the building. Although some changes were made to the outside of the building, there were also some changes made to the inside of the building. Considering that there were still many Christian artifacts left inside the Hagia Sophia after its conversion, the Islamics did not want to really get rid of this, so, according to Serif Yenin in his book Turkish Odyssey, pictures of Christianity and depictions of Christianity were not taken down, but only the faces were covered. It was quite interesting. The Hagia Sophia was used as a mosque for around 481 years, from 1453 until pretty recent 1934, when it was converted into a museum. Now, finally, the Hagia Sophia was converted into a museum in 1934, when Turkish leader Mustafa Kemal Ataturk decided that he wanted to secularize the mosque and turn it into a museum to increase tourists into coming into Turkey. So, it was converted into a museum and continues to be a popular landmark and tourist destination due to its historical significance. This is proven to be true because according to the official Hagia Sophia website, a record number of 3,326,592 people visited the Hagia Sophia in 2013. It's quite amazing. As I bring this to a close, the Hagia Sophia's history has been written in the history books forever, but it is still more significant today than it ever has been. Today I've talked about the three reasons that make the Hagia Sophia such a historical landmark in Turkey. Talked about its history as a church, its conversion into a mosque, and its fairly recent secularization into a museum. For all of these reasons, the Hagia Sophia is a historical and very important landmark in Turkey. Now that you know a little bit more about Turkish culture through the history of the Hagia Sophia, I hope that you will go and do a little research of your own so that you can know what makes Turkey such a neat country.